of my mind, I'm like, yo, I need to do the right thing.
I
I mean, the
appreciate.
devil lives in. But King, thank you so much for having me on your
No, I appreciate you.
platform.
I appreciate you. I appreciate
It
anybody
was
that makes me listen.
beautiful.
Usually, most of the time, religious people come and just argue with me, but I really appreciate people that make me go into the depths of thinking and just go with the flow. You know, my best
Yeah,
friends on TikTok
you were
are people
good.
that can get my mind going to the right place, right? Because I'm just getting to the age where I've had so much fun as a young man, and I'm just getting ready to prepare for
Yeah.
retirement, right? I'm preparing for retirement, so I need to put my house in order and everything, prepare myself, push and follow my ambitions aggressively. So sometimes just coming down is something that I'm like, okay, I need to learn how to do that now, because I don't need to be that brutal young man all the time. And people like you that can calm my energy down and just get me to talk coherently, I love it. Thank you so much, okay?
It was beautiful, and I just want to correct you. I'm not religious, okay? I'm not religious by any means. I'm a free spirit. I just live, and I just live. I just live. So thank you
Somebody,
so much for having me on your
hold
platform.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Somebody says now I'm flirting, but you know what? I wasn't flirting, but now I'm going to flirt. You know you're
Oh my
27.
God.
You're 27. You know you're 27, so you're old enough to
Yeah.
be one of my wives. So I'm just saying, you know. Listen,
No,
listen.
no.
Now you're giving me your
Thanks for the
beautiful laugh.
offer.
Now you're giving me your beautiful laugh. I'm looking at your
Oh
picture.
boy.
You're a pretty woman. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I didn't even notice how beautiful you were.
Yeah.
I was just talking. I didn't even notice how beautiful you were. Yeah, you should turn on your camera. You
Hey.
should turn on your camera before you leave.
No. Thank you so
Mm.
much, guys.
Ah,
Yeah. Over here
I,
is very nice.
you're just going to live
I'm gonna
like
give
that.
you a follow.
Hey, you're just going to live like
It
that?
was fun.
No way. There's no way
Yeah,
you're just
man.
going to
I
live
just
like
want
that.
to live like that.
Ah, nah,
Thank you
nah,
so
nah.
much for having me. Peace
Nah,
out,
hell
King. Have a
no.
beautiful day.
Oh, man. 27-year-old goddess. A little piece of paradise. What's up, Rolo? What you say?
That was pretty extended, but that was good.
I loved her.
That was
I loved her because she got
yeah.
me into my argumentative state, but the calm state.
Now bring up a man, an angry man.
Angry man? Why angry man? I was bringing an angry woman. I don't know where Satori went, but she must have been busy doing mommy stuff. Oh shit. Oh. Can you guys chat between yourselves for a little bit? I'll be right back.
You would bring me on while I'm driving in the car. Wow.
We can hear you.
You can't hear me?
We can.
I'm driving. I'm in the car driving right now.
Okay.
But I'm listening.
All right. No
I
problem.
had requested a long time.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I was too carried out into that conversation. I wonder how long it took.
That wasn't a conversation. That was an exchange of real present awareness of self. Like, I don't know if everyone else feels when somebody comes or certain paradigms are bust or popped in somebody's reality. I got a clove in my mouth, so excuse me.
So
But
good.
it's anybody that knows about herbs knows why I have a clove in my mouth. If you don't know about a clove, then I don't know. I don't know what you're doing with your bubble gum. But it's so it's like an there's no word to explain when you witness someone else realize themselves and the power that they have, and just now realizing that they don't have to hold on to an ideology or a revelation or a truth that somebody else experienced to them through conversation, through exchange of experiences. I guess that's why
Or
Kanye West
even that,
said that.
or even that you can get a new and different revelation every day.
Yeah, bless up everybody in the live. Yeah. Divine
Yes,
alignment.
every
Bless
day
up,
you
bless
stop
up.
thinking about the person.
Peace and love.
but when the piss
Hey, little Mark.
Yeah,
You have about 1 minute, but I want you to
yeah.
talk. I want you to talk to the ladies downstairs. I'll be right back.
Me have one. Divine
Go ahead.
alignment, bless your best self. What the reason we are talking about now? The subject matter.
I'm gonna act like him. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I say
Go
what
ahead.
the
State your
subject
claim.
matter.
You have 1 minute.
No, man, no, the claim like all of us being within, you understand? As the universal is of, creations. Teach one and all of us have a piece of influence in it that, you know?
Maybe we should get rid of the
And
word creation or creator, because it makes, when somebody says creator, you feel like you have to do something in order for it to become, when all you have to do is be. Because if you say that God is, then aren't you being the isness of God? Because there's no choices that's being made. There's no this or that. There's no right or wrong. It just is. And as it is, you experience it as it is, and you give no judgment to it.
I agree.
also vibration literally, then
That's why I
what you
use the
say.
word transformation. The world is a transformation, not a creation. But anyways,
Facts.
Mark, are you disagreeing with us? Because if you're not disagreeing with us, bro, I need to bring up another guest, bro. Thank you for your time, man.
Me, I feel I disagree. Oh, me, the concept that there is no God. My concept them still, but just listen to your reasoning or exists and it's just there or I listen to you.
No, man, there's
If
just some people in the comment section, man. There's some trolls in the comment section, man. When I look at the comment section, man, I'll be dying in the instant. Some of you guys, who are you calling a bigot?
I love you, Raw.
But you too,
Oneness,
boo.
Raw Love. How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. I done took care of my hair, took me a shower, did my nails the whole time he was talking to Shorty. That was a long exchange.
It was. And it was a flow of energy. And
It was
that's what they know TikTok is doing. It's allowing us to stay really connected
yeah,
in the present moment, to we changing each other just by people popping into our live. Are we showing up on their For You page? Because it's for you, right?
yeah.
He said, "Are y'all just gonna cut off the brother?" Yo, brother, what's your point, bro? Just take your point real quick, please.
No, what the point? No, you have to state where you read this so we can just read me come out of the live for a split second and just came back in. So if you want present an argument with a reason about present an argument with a reason about it. Let's present it and see where it goes. You see what I say?
what am I saying?
And
There's no argument that I can present to you. My point is, if you go straight to your point, then I will respond to what you have to say. But you know what, bro? It's been more than a minute, though. So I think we should just greet each other and say goodbye, because I have like 22 people in line and I need to bring them up one at a time. Don't mind these ladies.
all right, bring up somebody else so we can hear where our sister.
He was
Ooh, these people. Damn, I've been online for
Bakanga.
like. What's up?
He wanted to stay up here and argue with someone else.
Is that what he said?
He was like, bring somebody else up. He wants to have a panel conversation. I think
Oh,
that's
that's
what he wanted.
that's not what I heard. I thought he said I could meet somebody else.
That's not what.
But you will never know. You will never know if I'm lying.
Hello,
Peace and love.
Bakanga.
What's up? Who's talking?
Right here, cool water, Dorian, to be exact.
What's up, sister?
Yeah,
What you got
hello.
for me? You got about 1 minute. Hold up, Zach. Hold up, Zach. What's up, sister?
Good
What's up?
God,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
this I've been watching you couple months, over 2 months now. Could be more. I sleep, I listen to you, I wake up, I listen to you, I listen to you all the time.
Yeah,
And
man.
this preacher that I listen to,
She'll be back. She'll be back.
Man, I was enjoying the compliments. I was enjoying the compliment. Now I'm feeling good about myself. I was starting to feel myself. Hold up, hold up. Everybody's been coming up today and saying, hey man, we've been listening to you for so long. Let me tell y'all something, man. The most amazing thing about TikTok is the consistency of the people that watch me, right? Because when I see 500 people, it's not just 500 random people. It's consistently the same people, and that's what allows growth to happen. Because if you heard me say something yesterday, and you come today and I say something else, you can come up here and point out to the fact that, hey man, you said this yesterday. Why are you saying this today? And I can grow. That's the beauty of this platform, honestly, from my perspective. What's going on, Zach? You got 1 minute, bro.
Thanks.
What's up?
Yeah, bro. Are you hearing me, bros?
I'm hearing you, bro. What you got for me? Go straight to your point.
Bakanga, you cut me off.
No,
Anyway, I was telling you about Dr. Ray Higgins. And that's where I get my inspiration, about him helping me, getting out of religion. You see?
Yeah.
But, I've been listening to you, and I'm from Jamaica. So, with you coming on with this thing and all of that, it just helps strengthen me. And, I giving you all of that to tell you that I appreciate it. But there is one question I need to ask you.
Go ahead.
Do you really believe like in the spirits coming back to you when they die? Like they can talk to you?
No.
Yeah, let me tell you, Bakanga,
Mm-hmm.
I have this experience with my children's great grandmother who passed on, and my child was sick. And in my one morning, she came to me and she talked as plain as ever I looking at her. So that's why I can say it. Right? That she came and she could tell me exactly what was happening to my child from about 100 and odd miles from where I was. And it was true. I confirmed that with the aunt who came to me the following morning, that same morning, and it was true. So that's why I am coming to you with this to ask you if you really believe in that, because that's what it happened to me.
Sister, let me say
So
something to you.
I
Let me say something to you. The world in which we live in and what we call science is something that is so greatly underestimated by human beings because we haven't even realized just how important science is, right? For example, look at every technology around you. It's the product of science, and we've only had it for 300 years. I want you to try to imagine what the world would be like 5,000 years from now if technology continues to improve at this rate. That experience that you had, sister, there are so many ways to explain it that has nothing to do with spirits.
But I would like somebody to explain it to me because I can say it's spirit because she went up in this cloud like.
I will give you an explanation, and I will also give you a discipline, and I'll also give you a prescription on what you need to do. Okay. The first thing you need to understand is that was not real. Now, the second thing you need to understand is that you need to be sure that it wasn't real. And you're gonna do an experiment to see if it was real. So
that's over 40 years ago,
So yes, you know exactly what happened to you. It needs to happen again. Over and over and over and over. If it happens 12 times the same way, then that's a real experience. And you will know exactly how it happens, you will know exactly how to make it happen, and you won't come up here and tell us about it. Because you would have discovered something.
I don't know.
you would have just
I didn't make it happen in the first place.
okay. If you
I
didn't make
don't
it
know.
happen, then it was a malfunction of your body, your brain malfunction.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I have no clue.
Like I said, you know exactly what happened to you. It needs to happen again for
Oh
you to
yeah,
confront.
I get you now. I get you.
All
I
right.
get you. I
So
get you. I get you. Okay, I get you.
whatever you need to do, whatever you were doing, go back and think about that day. Think about your state of mind, what was happening to your daughter, and ask yourself, what could have caused me to get here? And begin to experiment. Listen, sister, when strange things like that happen to you, it might take you your whole life to find out. You will not just know just in a minute. And you can't just make assumptions, then you will confuse yourself. You want to know, you really want to know. And you don't want bullshit, you want the real truth. And the only way you will do it is to experiment. What exactly did you do that led you down that path for you to have that experience? And is it possible that you could have been hallucinating? And is it possible that you and your daughter have some form of telepathic connection that manifested itself to you in the form of a hallucination? You would not know that unless
My
you
daughter
experiment.
was only 2 years old.
True,
My
it
daughter
doesn't
was
matter.
only 2 years old.
It doesn't matter, sister. You gave birth to her. Let me explain something to you. Watch. Check this out. As long as your daughter is alive and you're alive, you are always connected to your children. As a woman, this is something that only women have. Men don't have it. A woman is always wirelessly connected to her. You see the placenta. The placenta is like a cable that you plug into the internet. But human beings also have wireless capabilities. That's why we can get sound waves without a wire. And then we can also see images without any type of wire. When the baby is in your stomach, there's no air. You provide everything for that baby. The part of your body that you cut that placenta and cut that placenta on the baby, it is still connected. It's a science that most people, they don't want to look into it, right? Go and study neuroscience, right? What's neurology? Electrical impulses. A mother is always connected to her children at any given time as long as they are alive. As long as their heart beats, they're always connected. But they don't teach you how to detect that connection, right? They don't teach you how to detect that connection. So you have strange experiences that you cannot explain. So throughout history, those experiences have been attributed to some form of magic or supernatural, but it is 100% technological. So I am assuring you right now, if your daughter was in distress and she called out to you, it is not strange that you will have some type of hallucinative experience.
Her great grandmother came to me.
Yes.
And said it to me. What was going through? What was happening?
Like I said, the reason why it will manifest itself that way is because of what was already in your mind. So that signal manifested itself using images. It's like what happens to you when you dream, right? Your dream is just a processing of images in your mind and signals. And using your previous experiences, those images will take different forms and different shapes. And then you get up from sleep and you begin to have some type of, weird intuition. But that was just in your head. It was just a moment, a flash in a moment. But the dream could mean something to you.
So let me ask you.
Or maybe it means nothing.
Okay. Can I say something? You're from Africa, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So all these what they call it, these voodoo and these things, are they real?
African science, yes, ma'am. They're real. African science.
Is they real?
African science. It's African science.
And they're real.
It is African science. Let me give you an example. Do you know that the most efficient form of energy in this world is blood? It's not gasoline, it's not petrol, it's not even water. It's the blood that flows through the vein of a living thing. Blood is the most. So if you build a machine that uses blood as fuel, sometimes you only need 2 drops to make that machine run. Blood is like fuel. So what you call blood magic, blood magic is just the science on how to use blood as a source of energy, as fuel. But guess what? You can't do that without having to kill human beings.
What?
That's why it's bad. Because how are you gonna get blood? Listen, let me tell you something. Okay, you guys, listen.
But you can pull blood from people. You don't have to kill them.
No, no, no. Just listen. Let me explain something to you. Those of you who live in America, you know that what I'm about to say to you is true. There are blood banks every freaking where, and I can guarantee you, not all of that blood is used to save lives the way you think. They are collecting gallons, millions of gallons of blood every month. What the hell do you think they're doing with it?
You
Science.
tell me. I have no clue.
Yeah, but think about it. Those of you who live in the United States, you guys need to start using common sense. Blood is energy, okay? It's more valuable than gasoline. There are some machines in this world that can only be ran with blood, and that technology hasn't been introduced to the average poor person yet. Let me shut my mouth up before I get in
Wow.
trouble again. Shut my mouth up
Okay,
before
all
I get
right.
in
Leave
trouble
it.
again. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about blood banks. I won't be surprised if I get banned for this.
Well, stop mentioning names, but yep, what he's real. Blood is the most valuable. Blood and what's it called? What's the other thing? Plasma is the most valuable liquids.
Plasma.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So that those are the most valuable liquids. And when he said that that's African science, that is real too. And they're collecting the blood. How do you think that there's so many people under a hypnosis, under a matrix? How do you think that America is running and have so many people in a delusion?
Let me give you an example. If they were really trying to build a human being from scratch, what the hell do you think they will use to fuel that human being?
Bakanga.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they need blood. They can't make blood by themselves. They need blood too.
Yeah. Thanks so much. Yeah. So that's gotta wake up. That's the whole point of what it's not about stop believing in a source of power not only for themselves but collectively. But it's to wake up the mind and so that we can protect our people, each other up in a real way, and understand that this is real mathematical science that's happening. Even if into our connection, we need to understand what the functions of our body and what we're doing so that we can do a greater cause than just pray. We have to be in action, not only in Africa but the whole world.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
100%, man. 100%.
we all need to come together, man. We all have to be. I mean, when I look at Africa, I mean, with America, everything is under one cover. But Africa is so divided, you see, and I figure more or less that is what Africa needs to do is come together and it becomes one, you know?
they have, yeah, we are so
Just like how
divided.
Americans are one. Yeah, Africa
Divided
needs to.
itself. If we're only divided
In
itself.
some go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying we're so divided and we're still divided because we don't have knowledge of self. But yet they had some knowledge of the invaders, and it was through blood shed that they were able to create this entire existence that we are in right now. Delusion and separation through bloodshed.
There are those of you who are in Africa, how many of you people throw away the blood of a cow when you kill the cow? Because I know that when I was growing up, there are some tribes that you don't throw away the blood, you eat the blood of the cow. When you kill the animal, you don't throw away its blood.
We throw it away. I mean,
Yeah. people don't know how to put 1 plus 1 together, okay? Oh my God, okay. Wow, we live in a
Yeah, but you
crazy world.
see,
We live in a crazy world.
we in this side of the West, we hardly know anything about Africa, you know. I mean, and they hide so much from us. I am in my 60s, and trust me, I only know much about Africa maybe for the past 10 years. You know, there's so much hidden from us. We don't know nothing.
It's still
I
in your
mean,
DNA.
you,
It's still in
yeah,
your
it's
DNA.
DNA, I know, yeah.
It's in your
But
DNA,
then
and
when
that's why you have a love still for Africa. That's why you have a desire to, and and your consciousness now brought you even more to knowing about Africa because it's in your DNA code, it's in your structures, because millions and millions or hundreds years ago your people did come from there. So no matter how deep the delusion is, no matter how much blood sacrifice is done, the DNA code that's inside of you is always going to attract you to the truth.
yeah, because the first time I hear some things, you know, I cry. You see, I tears full my eyes because I couldn't believe
Sister
Yeah.
all
Swinley,
these things was
Sister Swinley,
going
thank
on.
you so much for your time, okay? Let me bring on the next guest, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Swinley.
Someone said now we're talking about Africa.
What's going on,
Hello,
bro?
brother.
Well,
Yeah, what you got?